Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to the house that Swede built, Swede Erickson Thunderbird Gym on the campus of Casper College, and it's Thanksgiving Classic time for the basketball teams in the T-Bird land as they start the Thanksgiving Classic. The ladies do. The men will follow. The ladies against Dawson Community College from Glendive, Montana. A familiar foe when they were in Region 9. They're now in Region 13, but one of those teams that you still can play, giving the relative location of halfway near to Casper. And then the following game, the nightcap, will feature the men also against the Buccaneers of Dawson Community College. Couple games in the books this afternoon. Western Wyoming women escaped with a 67-66 win over McCook, Nebraska. And then the Western Wyoming men against Williston, North Dakota, handily in the game that was just completed. They win it by 20, 85-65. This game, the Casper College women coming in with a mark of 7-1. Their loss was in a game up at Gillette against the number 6 team in the nation, Eastern Arizona, and the final there was 74-46. Since that time, they've managed to put another win in the books, and they are now 7-1 on the season. The T-Bird women come in averaging 65 points a ball game. They hit 38% from the field, 30 behind the arc, and 70 at the free throw line. They are a team that averages 44 rebounds a game and gives up only 31. They are very strong on the glass. They have committed 16 turnovers a game, though, and I'm sure the new head coach, Nate Macy, would like to see that come down. They get 9 steals a game, and they also get 15 turnovers by the opposition. They are led by a couple of players, Sasana Amadou and Luna Wada, the two of the 3 returnees. Both average 12 points a game, and so does the other returnee. That would be Kanga Zamzed. So 3 sophomores returning, and all 3 averaging 12 points a ball game heading into tonight's contest. Dawson is 2-5, and they have a new head coach, Todd Ciccati. I'm going to get his name right. Ciccato, there it is, who comes from Bay College in Escanaba, Michigan, a D2 program. Took the job late in the summer, so he didn't have much time to recruit, but he's got a bunch of players from overseas, which seems to be the way things go nowadays. This series goes back to 1948-49. Casper College has won 26 times, and Miles has won 6 times. And it's the men's that goes back that far. The women's goes back, I believe it was 65. Anyway, Dawson with a mark of 2-5, averaging 64 points a game, giving up 76. They hit 33% from the field, 28% behind the arc, and 67% at the free throw line. They get 12 assists a game, 40 rebounds a game, and they give up 43. We're going to get our national anthem and the start of the ball game. Starting lineups coming up in a moment. We'll have a doubleheader again tomorrow. And the Thanksgiving Classic will roll on. Some of us are old enough to remember when it was an 8-team tournament. Tomorrow at noon, though, women's basketball, Western Wyoming against Dawson, and then men's Western Wyoming against Dawson again. That will be the 2 o'clock game. T-Bird women are scheduled for 4 tomorrow afternoon against McCook, and the men will meet Williston State afterwards, long about 6 o'clock. Both ball clubs coming to the benches across the way from us. We'll get our national anthem, and we will tip it off as the Casper College women, 7-1 on the season, hoping to make it 8-1 against Dawson Community College.
Once again, welcome to the Swede for the
Stat with the national anthem as usual, usually joined by Robin Desire, who's out doing some gathering of food for the tournament. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. First of all, for the Lady Buccaneers from Glendive, Montana, Dawson College, Hannah McDonald will wear number 1. She's a 5'6" freshman from San Antonio. Lou Naveau, wearing number 10, a freshman, 6 foot from Toulouse, France. Wearing number 20, a 6-foot freshman forward. She is from Cairns, Australia. Lucida Sheriffs, joined in the front court by Taylor Evans, a 5'11" sophomore from Bellier, Montana. And then the final starter at guard, a sophomore, 5'9" from Las Palmas in Spain, Lucia Godot. We'll get that one right. So it will be McDonald, Naveau, Sheriffs, and Godet along with Evans. For the Birds, the familiar starting lineup, they'll begin with Luna Ueda, the 5'5" sophomore from Tokyo, averages 12 a ball game. She'll wear number 1. Number 3 is 5'7" sophomore Hassana Amadou from Spain. She averages 12 points and 11 rebounds a ball game to lead the Birds. Amaya Jones from Aurora, Colorado, 5'6" and a freshman averaging 7 points a ball game. She'll be number 11. Number 13 will be Berta Pages. She is a freshman, 5'6", and she averages 1 point a ball game. Kanga Sazman gets the call at the other sophomore position. She's 6'2", and a sophomore averaging 12 points per ball game. Bill Lyons will toss the ball up. And we are set to go. The T-Birds moving from our right to left, as is custom in the first half of play. Todd Chiquetto, in his first year as head coach, had a lot of success at the D1 division and then at D2. His team was 26-9 last year, his 1 year at Bay College. Dawson with the basketball, first attempt, look at the outside shot, couldn't get it, then they'll try it from the right side wing, and that is good. The Birds with the basket from the right side wing. Amaya Jones gives Casper an early 3-0 start. In deep and a block. Ueda. Head fake on the 3. Ueda will kick it outside. Jones looks at another 3. Turns it down, feeds high post. They'll go outside. Amato spin dribble in the lane. Layup's good. And the Birds stake to an early 5-0 lead, 1 minute in. Into the front court, McDonald looks in the corner. Running one-hander in the lane, misses the shot by Godoy. Birds come back the other way on the run. Amadu has to terminate the dribble, gets it to Wada. Right back to Asana. Pull up from 10, no. And a high rebound tapped away, comes away to Naveau, who will get it over to McDonald. McDonald pull up 3 and a long rebound. Cleared ahead quickly. Birds on the run. Jones has her pass deflected. Gathered in by Wada, and Luna will be fouled. Personal foul, first of the night for either team, will go on Hannah McDonald. And the first substitutions, 12, Jana Libera, and 24, Genesis McDonald into the lineup. For the Buccaneers, who have the basketball for a long 3 out of the corner. Birds will clear it ahead. James with the rebound, keeps it in the front court and leaves it out top. James found Amaya Jones, and Jones with the miss. Back the other way, Amadu looked like she got away with the walk. She'll peel back and get it to Wada, who bounces out top. Zamzed. They'll go in the corner. Nice bounce pass in deep. Layup is good. Amadu with 5 quick points, and it's 7-0 Casper to start out. Long 3 out top and a long miss by Lyobera. Birds will have the ball snapped from behind. Libera making the play, and Birds will keep it right in front. Dawson will keep it rather right in front. Birds have the basketball. Boy, confused and not used to Casper wearing black uniforms. The long miss and the long rebound taken away by Genesis McDonald. Against Wada, down right side, kicks it outside for a 3, and the miss that time. Naveau couldn't buy the 3. Birds get another long rebound, another chance, leading by 7. Jones exchanging, gets it right back, all the way down left side, tries the right-hand scoop, missed it. Too hard, taken off the glass, and coming ahead is Taylor Evans. Over to Lou Naveau. Naveau driving the baseline, puts a pass out on the right side for a 3, and that is good. Taylor Evans with the 3, and that's the first points of the ball game for the Buccaneers with 6:27 to go in the opening quarter. Timeout. Casper on top, 7-3.
I never knew what I wanted to do after high school, but Casper College made me love learning again. In terms of financial aid, Casper College provides a variety of options. There's federal aid, state scholarships, institutional and foundation scholarships, and even student employment. Casper College also supports veterans and active duty military personnel, giving them various forms of educational assistance. Overall, Casper College works to make sure students have access to the necessary financial resources to help manage the cost of their education.
Jack Noakes back at T-Bird Gym. Birds up early in this women's game with a 7-3 lead right now over the Dawson Community College Buccaneers from Glendive, Montana. Birds being paced right now by Hassano Amadu. We said at the outset, 3 sophomores on this team, all averaging 12 points a ball game. They are the only 3 in double figures right now for Casper College on the season. Time back in, and the Birds with Kenga, Jones, James, Amadu, and Wada, the same 5 that began the ball game, will face some full court pressure here. Wada trapped in the corner, manages to get it out though, and Jones will spin it ahead for Luna. A reach from behind, she managed to hang on, gets it over to Amadou, dribble drive in the paint and throws it over the glass. And I thought maybe it was partially blocked, not so. Birds will get it, give it up on the miss. Back the other way, Dawson in deep for a layup and missed the bunny. Naveau too hard, she was wide open, floating in from the right side. Back the other way, Kinga with a little spin with her left hand, and she's got her first points in the ball game to make it 9-3. Dawson looks at a wide open three off glass, never touched rim, and the long rebound taken away. Hodges with a flat-footed rebound. Here's the running one-hander with one hand, the left-hand scoop. Luna Weda with her first basket, and the lead grows to 8. All the way down right side to kick it back out front. Evans loses her dribble, but bats it over for a three, and that is good. Libero with the three-pointer to make it 11-6 with 5 to play in the opening quarter. Birds in a hurry. Jones has it out top, one dribble, feeds the low post. Spin move by Amadou, too hard off the glass. Zamzed with a rebound and a putback, that's out of bounds. Last touch by her on the miss. They said it wasn't blocked. Hannah McDonald back in for the Buccaneers. She will bring it across. Genesis McDonald also in the lineup. And the ball knocked out of bounds, deflected last touch by the Buccaneers. Turnover. And Amadou will trigger the inbounds for Casper. Kennedy Davila, the freshman from KW, into the lineup now. Bird basketball in the front court. Looking down low, Davila will kick it back outside. Amadou exchanges, Davila left open, three ball, got it. Well, you just cannot leave her alone out behind the arc. And the Bird lead back to 8 at 14-6 now. 4 to play, opening quarter. Spinning into the lane, then kicking it outside was Genesis McDonald for Hannah. McDonald to the elbow, running one-hander, no. Davila rebound, yes, for Weda. Pull up, three, high arc, got it. Weda has 5, and the Birds have their first double-digit lead of 11. 3.5 to play, opening quarter. Buccaneer basketball. McDonald in the corner for Evans. They'll feed it back on the other side to the corner, and that will be Sheriffs. For Hannah McDonald, and we're going to get a foul away from the ball or an illegal pick. Placida Sheriffs will get the foul. First time tonight we will see Emma Billmayer from Harlem, Montana, 5'7" freshman in now for the Buccaneers, along with Taylor Bird, 5'9" freshman from Lodgegrass. I thought maybe we saw another. We did see Jasmine Half, 5'6" sophomore from Lodgegrass, also in for the Buccaneers. Bird basketball, Weda working 1-on-2, backs away with 14 to shoot, feeds the low post and the easy layup. Zamzed's got 4, and the Bird lead now is 13. Under 3 to go. We're in the opening quarter, first game of a doubleheader. Men will play Dawson in the second game. McDonald trying to spin her way out of trouble, kicks it out front for Bird. Bird spins in the lane, fall away just inside the free throw line is good. Looking to Nate Macy for the play. Berta Pages with the basketball. All the way down right side. Scoop right-hander. Couldn't get it to go. Hannah McDonald with the rebound. She's going to go 1-on-3. Kicks the pass outside, and we're going to get a travel here. Birds will take it on the turnover. Mila James in for the T-Birds. Trying to see who was sneaking in for, I believe Libera returned to the lineup for the Buccaneers. Half trying to pick up Kennedy. Kennedy gets rid of the ball, then gets it right back. Head fake on the three. Cross-courted out top with 10 to shoot. Looking down low, they tried to find Mila James, and a little too tall. Birds turn it over. Clock stops with 1:45 left here in the opening quarter. Bringing it ahead, Lobera for the Buccaneers, all the way down and threw up a layup that was partially blocked. Looked like she had an open lane to the basket. Birds got to hurry and get it across, and they will get it across. Jones on the dribble. Looking for Emily Tershala. Instead, she'll keep the dribble, go all the way down left side, pull up, couldn't get the 10-footer to go. Ball tapped out front. Davila with a three-pointer that's no good. And the rebound finally controlled by the Buccaneers. Tally Bird for Jasmine Half. Right back to Bird, sets for the three, that's good. Bird now with 5 to lead the Buccaneers. Casper lead down to 8, under a minute to go, opening quarter. Out top, Davila's shot is going to be blocked and saved from going out of bounds by the Buccaneers. Half will bring it ahead with the left hand, loses her dribble. Finds Lobera, and they'll get it, try and get it right back to Jasmine Half. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Birds, Asano Amadu with the defensive effort. Amadu will leave with 26 and some change left. She's had some foul trouble this year. They'll get her out as the quarter comes to an end. And Andina Sudamale into the lineup, and then another violation on the Buccaneers. Birds will take it. Just over 26 seconds to go. They'll have to go the full length of the court. They get it in all the way and go in the corner. Wide open three. That's an air ball, way too strong. Sunamale just in off the bench. Had an open look. It only sailed about 5 feet past though. Out top, Davila knocks the ball away and then intercepts the pass as the buzzer goes. So the Birds will go to their bench with a nice opening quarter. Casper 19 and Dawson 8. This is T-Bird basketball.
At Casper College, I can earn a degree where I can continue to help those around me. My passion for helping others continues in my desire to help other students. Helping other students means sharing knowledge, offering support, and fostering a collaborative environment. Casper College has an atmosphere of genuine appreciation and love for its students. From your first admissions council to beyond graduation, the staff truly care for you every step of the way. A college education is more than just learning skills for a job. It's learning how to interact with people.
Have you ever decided to commit to a school within 48 hours? Well, I have. My journey's been much different than many other college athletes. My time on the basketball team at Casper College has been full of growth. My teammates and coaches will tell you that I do not take a day off, and I take great pride in that. At Casper, I found a place that respects my work ethic and invests in students like me. They give us all the resources that we need to succeed. We aren't just athletes here, but a part of the community, and that support has made a big impact.
Jack Noakes back at the house at Swedenville. Erickson T-Bird Gym, a Friday night. First game for the women in this Thanksgiving Classic. And they're out to an early 19-11 lead over Dawson. Ball will belong to the Buccaneers at half court as we start the second quarter of play. Amadou, Wada, Zamzed, Kennedy out there for the T-Birds, along with Amaya Jones. Long three to start the second quarter is no good. Amadou will run the rebound ahead and then peel back and give it to Wada. Luna between the circles, left hand dribble to the elbow, gets it to Amadou, pull up and doesn't get the kind roll. Ball tapped around, taken away by the Buccaneers. Godoy into the front court, still has it on the floor against Amadou. Wants to go to the elbow, dribble drive, and she's tied up. Loose ball picked up by Zamzed. Gets it to Kennedy, who finds Amadou. Kennedy now will try and set the offense. To Amadou, pull up from 15, misses, chases her own rebound, and puts it back up and in. Sana Amadou now with 7 to lead all scorers. It's 21-11. Bird's biggest lead has been 13 thus far. Backing away with the dribble, Genesis McDonald. Gets it over to Sheriffs. From the top, push for a three. Boy, that's nothing but glass. The 30-second clock won't expire. Now it will, as she does hit glass. Birds can't control the offense or the defensive glass. Finally, Zamzed kicks it outside after she rebounds it in the lane. Wada feeding Zamzed, turns, shoots from the right side, low post. A little too hard, and then a reach foul from behind. This is going to go against Amaya Jones. Berta Pages back in the lineup for the Birds right now. Miles City ball. Genesis McDonald feeding on the far side to Tally Bird, who drives, throws up a layup that didn't go down. Not sure how that missed. Wada, though, in a hurry in the front court. Kicks it back outside. Head fake three. Follow wait for a two. Too hard. That's an air ball. Kennedy with the miss. Buccaneers will run it back the other way against some pressure. Working the ball, Julia Aragon. And she'll try the shot as she peeled through the lane, couldn't get it to go. Bird basketball, black uniforms, red numerals, red trim, and Zamzed spins and scores, and she's fouled. She's got 6. Bird will get the foul. Team fouls even at 1 apiece here in the second quarter. Lobera back into the Buccaneer lineup. Genesis McDonald will leave, and Zamzed finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. She has 7, Amadou has 7 to lead the Birds, who are up by 13. 3 ball, left side, no. Rebound, Bird sneaks in, takes it away. Looks for the cutter coming through the lane. And the ball knocked away from Julia Aragon. It'll be Buccaneer basketball. Buccaneers will play it in, 16 on the shot clock, and they'll get it back out top. They'll fall back, the Birds will leave a wide open 3, and Aragon couldn't get it to go. Then a rebounding foul Nope. It's going to be Casper basketball. Last touched by the Buccaneers. Wada with that familiar left-hand dribble into the front court. Bouncing outside to Pages. And feeding to Amadou, who misses a little fall away from the right side of the lane. Aragon will bring it back. Spin it, still works it between the legs, wants to go against Kennedy. Throws it up with the left hand, no, but she drew the foul, yes. Kennedy Davila will get the foul. Aragon to the free throw line, in and out, no. Spun that one a little too much. As in a little bit too much in the English department. As long as we're talking colleges. Second one on the way, and that bounds off, and then a rebounding foul. I think this is going to go against Tally Bird. It will be her second. Birds will bring it in, and Kennedy Davila triggers the inbounds pass. Looking at some pressure, but it's token pressure out of the back court. Pages into the front court. In the land of three, covered up. Gets it to Wada for a three. That's really hard, missed badly right. And then a rebounding foul up front, and I think this one is going to go against Zamzet. That'll be her first third team foul of the quarter for the Thunderbirds. 2 right now for the Buccaneers, who have the basketball. Into the front court. Lobera terminates, brings it back out top. McDonald spinning, tries to throw it up with the right hand, blocked by Pages, but I believe she's going to get the foul. Pages will get the foul for the Birds. Lunavo back into the lineup for the Buccaneers, and for the Birds, Pages will leave, and we'll see Emily Tershala, the 5'6" freshman, at the free throw line, and another miss at the free throw line. Lobera couldn't will that one home. And she can't will that one home either. And then a rebounding foul. Let's see if this is on the Birds, or is it a lane violation? Well, another shot coming. Jasmine Half gets the free throw, and she will make it her first point of the ball game. Makes it 24-12, and then the steal and the easy layup on the run out. Lobera with the steal, and the Birds a little careless in the back court, or trying to advance it. This time they let Wada take it across. She'll bounce right side outside. Back to Kennedy Davila, dribble drive, lay it up with the left hand scoop, and it's short. And then a foul whistled, this one against the Buccaneers. Evans will get the foul. Zamzet will toe the free throw line. And the first one is good. 67% from the line thus far this year. The 6'2" sophomore from Hungary. This one is good too. She's got 9 to lead all scorers. Birds by a dozen now. Almost halfway through the second quarter of play. Out top with the basketball. Libera wants to go left side. Draws Amadou. And Wada for a double team, and then the ball's thrown out of bounds. Last touched by the Buccaneers. Hannah McDonald returning into the Dawson lineup. Birds will get it to Wada. She'll work against Hannah McDonald. Still has it on the floor to the elbow, kicks outside. That is Kennedy Davila's favorite spot, but she couldn't get the three to go home. Back the other way, Davila, nice hustle play, deflects the pass into her bench, and we're going to get a media timeout here. 4:58 to go. We're in the second quarter. Casper College 26, Dawson 14. This is T-Bird basketball.
If you told me I would end up at Casper College 6 years ago, I wouldn't believe you. If you ask me about Casper College now, I could go on forever on how great it is. Transitioning to college has been a breeze. The support from every staff member, from the academic advisors, to the lunch ladies, to the instructors, is unbelievable. This campus is amazing inside and out. But the best part for me is the financial aid. CC helps ease the cost of college by providing a website with exclusive scholarships for students, making sure we have what we need financially.
Jack Noakes back at the annual T-Bird Thanksgiving Classic. Earlier today in the ladies game, Western Wyoming hangs on for a 67-66 win over McCook. And then in the nightcap of the men's games, the afternoon session, it was Western Wyoming 87 and Williston State 65. Still have one more game after this one. The T-Bird men will be taking on Dawson when this one comes to an end. Buccaneer basketball alongside the T-Bird bench. Hannah McDonald will trigger the inbounds pass when we get set. The officials evidently needing to go to the scorer's table. If we're going to be honest, that's what it's there for. Whatever it was there for, they were happy. Usually it's the possession arrow, which right now says Casper College. Buccaneer basketball, baseball pass way outside to half. She'll try and find the corner, and instead Davila with the steal, and then she's hammered. No call. Wada will lose her dribble at the elbow, kick it out to Davila. Couldn't get that three ball to go. She's been the leading three-point artist for the T-Birds this year. McDonald has it reached and swiped at, managed to get it back, and then a bad miss from the left side by Taylor Evans. Davila into the front court for Wada. Wada with a pick, rolls right side, kicks outside. Davila, this time the three is good. Kennedy with her second three ball of the ball game. She's got 6, and the Birds now have their biggest lead at 15. Hannah McDonald trying to control the dribble, backs away to almost half court. Wada will shadow her with 10 on the shot clock. McDonald running, scooping, no, left it short. Rebound cleared away that time by Tershala. For Wada, steps in, throws it up, right hand, pretty move. She's got 7. Zamzed with 9, Davila with 6, and Amadou with 7 for the Birds. They lead it by 17 now. All the way down into the paint, and turning, throwing up a little one-hander. The miss by Jasmine Half. The rebound, Hassana Amadou. Triple team, gets her own rebound, kicks it outside. Wada looking at a three from the left side angle. Will bring it back out top and then get it right back from Davila. Wada pull up just outside the elbow, will miss the 16-footer. Hannah McDonald into the front court. Gets the pick, wants to go left, almost threw it away. Jasmine Hath gathered it back. Working down right side, kick it back outside. 10 to shoot, loose ball on the floor, picked up by the Birds. Zamzed all the way, will lay it up and in and draw the foul. Kanga becomes the first player in double figures now with 11. Personal foul is going to go on Nouveau. That rhymes. Zamzed, a 67% free throw shooter. I believe she was 3 out of 4 earlier tonight. She made 3 anyway. And she'll miss this one. So the basket was wiped out, my bad. It did not count. Instead, she's going to have to earn it at the free throw line. I thought we were looking at the three-point play. She'll make this one for her 10th point of the ball game. And it's 32-14. The Birds have an 18-point lead with timeout on the court. Noxie. Somebody must have given me a striped shirt. I guess I called the timeout and I was wrong. Nothing happened in terms of scoring, but the Buccaneers are going to the free throw line. I thought we were due for the media timeout. So quit thinking, huh? Yeah. This will be Lobera to the free throw line. The 5'9" freshman from Spain misses. I believe that is 5 free throws in a row the Buccaneers have missed. Just under 2 to play here in the opening half. Casper has never trailed. That one, hey, she used glass. And I mean, she found a lot of glass, but it went down. 32-15, Birds by 17 and the basketball in their possession. Terminate the dribble and throw it right away. Not a good look that time. Lobera feeding ahead, and the miss on the running one-hander by Godoy. Birds coming right back, bouncing. Oh, nice look in deep. Amadou too hard. Missed the puppy, gets her own rebound though and puts it back up and in. Asana with 9. And the Bird lead now at 19. That's the biggest. All the way down right side. Aragon tries a little left-hand hook and left it off the front of the rim. Amadou all the way down. Has it stripped. It comes loose in the paint. And the miss on the follow. Mila James thought she had a good look. She did, couldn't get it to go home. 34-15, Casper in command with 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Out of back court. This is Lobera, still has it on the floor, wants to go left side. Pass deflected into the T-Bird bench. Tershala makes the play for Casper. Godoy Gets it in and then gets it right back, misses the three. Birds will run it ahead. Zoe Ehrlich in the lineup for the first time for Casper. Nate Macy wants his team to take one more shot with 20 seconds to go. And they're clearing out here. We'll see what happens. Pagez all the way down right side, kicks in the corner. Head fake on the three, stepping in. Tershala misses the two, but the rebound put back up and in. And that will be the basket for Mia James as the quarter comes to an end and the half comes to an end. The Birds go to the locker room, 36-15, 21-point lead. This is T-Bird basketball. Jack Noakes, welcome back to Erickson T-Bird Gym, a Friday evening. The annual Thanksgiving Classic finds the Casper College women with a halftime lead of 36-15 over the Lady Buccaneers from Dawson Community College. Buccaneers, a dreadful performance from the field, 5 of 31, 16%. Birds are 14 of 41, 34. Behind the arc, the Buccaneers have hit 3 out of 15. That's 20%. And the T-Birds are 4 of 12, 33%. The free throw line's been a struggle for Dawson, 2 of 6, 33%. And the Birds are 8 of 10, or 4 of 5, I'm sorry, for 80%. Points in the paint, Casper really winning the battle down low, 16-4. Second chance points, 8 for the T-Birds and none for the Buccaneers. The Casper biggest lead has been 21, and that's where we are right now at the end of the first half. Their score was never tied, and there were no lead changes. Jana Lobera with 6 points to lead the way for the Buccaneers. For the T-Birds, I had Kanga with 11 points. Scorer sheet disagrees. They have Zamzed with 8. They also have Amadou with 8 and Wada with 7. 6 for Kennedy Davila. So the Birds, with nobody officially in double figures, although Hassana Amadou already with 10 rebounds at the halfway point. She averages 12 boards a ball game, so she's got 10 right now. Immediately following this game, it'll be the men, and it will be Casper College and the Buccaneers from Glendive again. Casper College men will come in with a record of 3-6, and I believe Dawson is 6-2. I need to check that, but T-Bird men took a trip to Arizona, managed to win 1 out of 3 down there. The Lady T-Birds, with 1 loss to mar their record, 74-46 against Eastern Arizona, the number 6 team in the nation. That was a ball game played up in Gillette. Both ball clubs gathered around. Well, Buccaneers are trying to warm up, trying to find the range at the basket to our left. Todd Chiquetto, the first-year head coach, 22-9 as a coach at Bay College in Escanaba, Michigan last year, a Division II JUCO program. So, Nate Macy would like to press the advantage here as we get set for the second half of play. Birds did out-rebound the Buccaneers big also. It shows in the stats, 32-21 in the first half. Pretty much total domination for Casper. We'll see what we register in the second half here. We're underway, and the Birds will have the basketball. Wearing their black unis today. Took me a couple possessions to realize that. And Zamzed wide open for a little 8-footer. Can't get it from the right side along the end line. Ahead for the first offensive foray. Lobera looks outside. Gets it to Genesis McDonald. Looking back in the paint. Scramble for a loose ball. Taken away. Amadou into the front court. Switches hands. Gets it to Luna Wada. Right back outside to Amaya Jones. Jones for a 3 that's off the heel. No. Long rebound. Zamzed Gives it to Wada in the corner for a three. No. Amadou volleyballs it, taps it to herself, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Buccaneers. Amadou can play a little volleyball with you. The leading rebounder on the team. Birds with a new 20 seconds to reload. James for Wada in the corner. They'll look down on the low post, cutting to the basketball. Amadou, boy, missed the rim and everything from point blank range. Genesis McDonald for the Buccaneers. Kicks it outside to Tally Bird, and they'll throw it away. Wadu into the paint. A little spin move and a missed layup again. This time it was Zamzet who couldn't get it to go home. Birds a little cold here in the first minute and a half of the third quarter, and they're missing bunnies. Everything's in the lane, getting good shots, not converting, and here's the three from in front of the Buccaneer bench. Lobera will make it 36-18. Nate Macy a little unhappy with the defense. We'll take a timeout with 8:09 to go in the third quarter. All Casper College on T-Bird basketball.
I never knew what I wanted to do after high school, but Casper College made me love learning again. In terms of financial aid, Casper College provides a variety of options. There's federal aid, state scholarships, institutional and foundation scholarships, and even student employment. Casper College also supports veterans and active duty military personnel, giving them various forms of educational assistance. Overall, Casper College works to make sure students have access to the necessary financial resources to help manage the cost of their education.
Jack Noakes back at T-Bird Gym on a Friday evening. The annual Thunderbird Thanksgiving Classic, and Lady T-Birds right now on their way to a win. We'll see if they can find some points in the paint. Been getting some great looks and failing to convert here in the first couple minutes of the third quarter. Casper was up 36-15 at the halfway mark. It's 36-18 now. Neither team looking like sharpshooters at this point. T-Birds will look at a little full court pressure here. Jones will get the pass from Wada and get it right back. Luna still in the backcourt for Jones, cross-courts it and gets it right back. Jones kicking outside. Wada looked at a three. Instead they get it for a three, and that is good. Pages for a three and her first points of the ball game. Birds match their biggest lead of the night at 21. McDonald spinning the dribble, Wada bothering her. To the free throw line, has it slapped loose, but it comes away for Bird. She'll try a three. That's no good. Volleyball in the middle of the lane. Somebody grab it, and it will be somebody. It'll be Taylor Evans for the Buccaneers. Bird against Amadou. Backing in, scoops it from the right side. That's an air ball. Zamzet saves it, and it's saved in to the Buccaneers, and it will go down to 19. All right, Buccaneer basketball, right side of their hoop, looking to feed it in, and they feed it in right off of Berta Pages. Still 19 on the shot clock, and Dawson having a little trouble. They kick it way out front. Evans spins the dribble and brings, or Sharif spins the dribble and brings it back out to Lobera. Bird down the right side, scoop, and she's fouled by Amadou. First for Hassana, who He's had a little foul trouble this year. This is Tally Bird, 5'9", freshman, Lodgegrass, Montana. Boy, that misses, curled off to the right. Little trouble from the free throw line tonight. That misses too. They're now 2 for 8. Not a way to make up any ground if you're the Buccaneers. Basketball to Casper, knocked into the T-Bird bench. Deflected that time by Lobera. Birds will play it in. And to throw it in, Jones for Wada. Right back to Pages. Jones to Amadou, back to Jones, swing it around the outside. Amadou comes to the elbow, gets it, kicks it outside, 8 to shoot. Amada pull up in the lane, 12-footer, no. And the rebound saved from going out of bounds. It'll be the Buccaneer ball. Bird looking to go down the right side, shut off on the baseline by Amadou. Bouncing in the paint, running one-hander, doesn't go. Zamzed with the rebound. Birds will give it to Pages, who runs it ahead for James. Looking in deep. Zamzed missing the bunny, no foul called. And the ball. Long three, no good, out of the corner. Rebound put back up by James. Kick it outside for a 2 that bounds, no. The rebound too hard. Zamzed and the Birds still with just 3 points here in almost the first 5 minutes of the second half. Evans with her 5th point of the ball game. 39-20, Casper comfortably ahead, but unable to convert a lot of shots inside the painted area. Amadou looking, this time Zamzed won't miss. I have her with 13. I think the scorers say 12, but the Bird lead back to 21 at 41-20, under 5 to go, third quarter. Lobera for Bird, looked at a 3, couldn't get it, right back to Lobera. She's working against Pages, and she'll throw up a long 3 that gathers nothing but air. Timeout on the court, 4:43 to go. We're in the third quarter. It's all Casper right now. The Birds 41 and the Buccaneers 20.
At Casper College, I can earn a degree where I can continue to help those around me. My passion for helping others continues in my desire to help other students. Helping other students means sharing knowledge, offering support, and fostering a collaborative environment. Casper College has an atmosphere of genuine appreciation and love for its students. From your first admissions council to beyond graduation, the staff truly care for you every step of the way. A college education is more than just learning skills for a job. It's learning how to interact with people.
Jack Noakes back at T-Bird Gym, a Friday. Day 1 of the Thanksgiving Classic, and Casper College women still doubling up the Dawson Lady Buccaneers. 41-20 with still 4:43 to play here in the third quarter. T-Birds led it 19-8 at the end of the first quarter, and 36-15 as they outscored the Buccaneers 17-8 in the second quarter. For the Birds, who are looking at some full court pressure, Kennedy Davila back in. She's got Luna Wada out there, Berta Pages, Hassana Amadou, and also Mila James. Birds throw it away and turn it over right away. That'll bring Nate Macy off his chair, and that will bring Amaya Jones into the lineup. Basketball belongs to the Buccaneers at the elbow. Dribble drive, shot blocked, and it'll go out of bounds and stay with the Buccaneers. Mila James with the block for the T-Birds. Lucia Godoy to throw it in. Looking for someone to get the ball to. Finally going to have to throw it way out top. They'll get it, though, over to the left side into Taylor Evans. Evans feeding outside in the corner, the three and the miss by Lobera. Ball tapped around and it's going to stay, I believe, with the Buccaneers, and Nate Macy will take a timeout, I believe. Team's coming to the bench anyway. Shot clock says 20. Game clock says 4:19, and the third quarter has not been a work of art. Not the shooting arts anyway. Neither team able to lift the lid from in close. Men come up next. They'll take on Dawson. An old Region 9 rivalry that now is still alive. The rivalry they still play, but Dawson now in Region 13 as far as a Division I JUCO program. Lady T-Birds trying to build on the record and go 8-1 on the season. Casper leads this series 26-6. Series that began in the mid-'80s, if memory serves me, and memory sometimes doesn't serve anymore. But Birds with a comfortable lead. Nate Macy, I'm sure, not real happy with the struggle to put the ball in point blank. He and Jocelyn Ido, the brain trust for the T-Birds after Dwight Canary's retirement. Nate, his longtime assistant for 9 years. Igo, of course, played here and played at the University of Wyoming. Time's coming back in. I think the Birds are going to have the basketball. And they'll look at some full court pressure. We'll see how strenuous it is. Get the ball into Luna. And Wada right back to Amaya Jones. And a foul going to be whistled or a steal here? No? The Birds turned it over again. So in the front court with the basketball, Jana Lobera lobs it up top, and that ball's knocked loose and taken away. Good place. Mila James for Amadu. Pull up 10-footer, no. Tried to get her own rebound. Buccaneers come away with the basketball. On a run right now. Aragon spins into the lane. Left-hand layup, no, but fouled. And she'll go to the line for a pair. Shala gets the foul. Aragon gets the free throw line. Julia, 5'9", freshman from Spain. Hasn't scored this evening. Earned 2 free throws. And the first one's good. That breaks the string. The Buccaneers had missed 6 in a row. They were 2 for 8 from the stripe. See if she can keep it going. She can't. It's off the heel. Long rebound taken by the Birds and almost thrown away that time. James gets credit for the rebound, finds Pages in the paint. Tershala will kick it back outside. Looking at the high post, they'll try a three instead, and Tershala with her first points of the ball game. She's got 3 and the lead is 23. That is the largest of the contest. Bird slapping at the ball. Aragon runs in the lane, misses the little puppy. Amadou gonna come all the way down left side, peel back and bounce it outside. Pages gets it right back from Wada. 15 shot clock, high post feed, kick it outside. Wada alone, 3 is an air ball. Jasmine Half checks back in for the Buccaneers. And they will bring the basketball ahead with the dribble. Bird gets it out for a 3, and that is good. Lou Navo with the 3-pointer. Cut the lead to 20, and the Birds still having trouble. I looked down at my score sheet and looked back up, and they've turned it over again. Kennedy Davila back in for Casper. Nate Macy kind of prowling the sideline, shaking his head. Feed in deep. Aragon kicks it out in the corner for another 3. That's an air ball, and nobody can hang on to it. It will belong to the Birds. Casper basketball, bring it ahead out of the back court. Wada looking for Ulrich, who checked in on the dead ball. Long shot missed. Ulrich, nice rebound, saved it from going out of bounds. Birds get a new shot clock at 20, and they'll bring it to Pages. Ehrlich, cross court, alone. Wada, yes. Luna with her second 3 of the ball game, her 10th point of the night. And the Bird lead is 23, matching their highest. Here's a 3 from out top, that's good again. Navo with her second 3 in just a couple minutes, and she's got 6 now. Buccaneers bring it ahead, look at the low post, and that'll be a foul. It's not the Buccaneers, the Birds bring it ahead. That'll be a foul on the Buccaneers. Gonna go against Taylor Evans. Bird basketball, Waited to play it in along the end line to the right of the basket. Gets it outside for Kennedy, 3 that is partially blocked, I think. Goes out of bounds, and the Birds will maintain control. Nate Macy kind of pleading his case that it was short, not because it was blocked, because she was fouled, but to no avail as usual. Inbounds pass knocked loose, almost into the training room. Birds with 16 to shoot. We'll try it again from the right side of the end line. Wada out top, gets it to James. Fall away, Kennedy Davila with a deuce. She's got 8 now, and the lead 49-27. Approaching a minute to go. Aragon has kind of taken over here for the Buccaneers, almost lost it. And then a foul going to be whistled out top, or we're going to get an illegal pick out top. Wow. That'll be on Lasita Sheriffs. Jana Lobera back in for the Buccaneers. 1 minute left in the third quarter. All Casper College. 49-27. Wada deliberately into front court for Davila. Dribble drive, runs a one-hander up and in. She's in double figures with 10. And that is the biggest lead of the ball game. In the paint, a little miss that time by Lobera. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Wada looking at Nate Macy on the sideline. Works the dribble between the legs, between the circles. Now wants to go, gets a pick out top. She'll try the three that bounds around, doesn't go. And then the ball goes out of bounds. Ehrlich couldn't control the rebound. 11 seconds and a little change left here in the third quarter. Quickly, the Buccaneers into the front court, running one hand or no. Rebound comes loose for a three. That is an air ball at the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. Casper College will play the fourth quarter with a 51-27 lead. Their biggest lead of the night, 24 points, as we head to the fourth on T-Bird basketball.
Have you ever decided to commit to a school within 48 hours? Well, I have. My journey's been much different than many other college athletes. My time on the basketball team at Casper College has been full of growth. My teammates and coaches will tell you that I do not take a day off, and I take great pride in that. At Casper, I found a place that respects my work ethic and invests in students like me. They give us all the resources that we need to succeed. We aren't just athletes here, but a part of the community, and that support has made a big impact.
Jack Noakes back at the house that Swede built, Erickson T-Bird Gym. Headed to the fourth quarter of this third game of the Thanksgiving Classic. Casper College all over Dawson right now. 51-27 as we head to the fourth. And the ball comes in to Jana Lobera. Still has it on the floor, kicks it out front for a three. That's hard off the back. Nouveau with the miss. Healed that one. Birds first chance to score in the fourth quarter. They'll get it across. Looking at the low post. Zamzed tried to bore in and she got caught with the elbow that time. She will pick up her second foul of the evening. Birds will apply some defensive pressure in the backcourt. Kind of token, Pages working that time on Lobera, who gets the ball right back in the land of three. Kicks for a three from the right side angle. The miss by Nouveau. Long rebound in the corner taken away. Pages clears out, gets it to Davila, right back to Pages. Reverse the dribble. Gets a pick, looks in the corner, and walked with the basketball. Buccaneers, white unis, black numerals trimmed in red, causing me problems all night long. I'm so used to seeing Casper wearing that. And the Buccaneers will throw it into the crowd. Nobody there in that white shirt to receive, so the black-shirted T-Birds with the basketball. We played a minute in the fourth quarter. Double team Wada, she'll clear it to Davila, right back to Luna at quarter court. Pounding the dribble, gets it out top, in deep. Asana Amadu looked for and found Zamzed, who missed a little puppy. And the rebound to the Buccaneers. Wada all over Lobera, who kicks it outside to Michael Anderson. First time we've called her name. Also, we're going to see Emma Billmeyer in for the first time. Three-pointer no good from the right side that time. Nauvoo's miss. Birds will try a three-pointer of their own, and that's Luna Wada's territory. She has 13, including 3 threes. And the lead is the largest now at 27. Out top. Buccaneers have kind of emptied their bench. The attempt on the three is an air ball from Michael Anderson, the 5'3" freshman from Colstrip. T-Bird record will move to 8-1 when this is over. Birds staying outside now. Everybody lined up between the free throw line and half court. Now they'll send players to the corners. Way to spin dribble with 10 to shoot. The look in deep. Zamzed has it knocked loose and out of bounds. It'll stay with the T-Birds. 8 on the shot clock. Zamzed gonna leave. Mila James back in for the Thunderbirds. Amadu fall away, couldn't get it to go. James rebound, put it up and in. She's got 4. Birds lead 29 now, and a spin dribble and a run and the layup that time. Hannah McDonald's first points. Pages got knocked to the floor. We may need a little cleanup here. Yep. 56-29, Casper. Bird basketball in the backcourt to Wada. Number 1 guarded by number 1, and a foul's going to be whistled here. Be the second for Hannah McDonald. Birds against some pressure, get it to Kennedy Davila, who runs it ahead down the sideline. Pages for Amadu to Wada. Get it to Kennedy. Davila with a miss on the 3, and the rebound knocked loose and went off one of the Buccaneers. Birds will keep it to the right of the hoop. On the end line. Wada slaps it once, gets it to Amadu. Hasana loses her dribble in the corner. They'll swing it all the way around left side. Wada for Amadu. She'll try the 3 at the top of the key. That's no good. Rebound taken away by Michael Anderson. For Hannah McDonald. Dribbles it off her foot, regains it, and then the ball's fumbled away. Controlled for a running scoop shot that time by Emma Billmeyer, and she gets fouled. She should be at the line for 2. Amadu is going to get her second of the ball game. Pages will leave. Tershala back in for Nate Macy's squad. Bill Mayer to the free throw line, 5'7" freshman, Harlem, Montana. And the first free throw is good. They found someone who could make one. See if she can complete. Nope. Boy. I think they're now 4 for 11. It's not good, whatever it is. Bill Mayer wanted out of the line. A little confusion. Anderson thought she was coming to the bench. Full court pressure being applied. Birds get it into Amadou. She'll clear it in the back court and get it over to Jones for Amadou. Birds working it on the perimeter right now. Avila, nice pass on the high post, and then the running one-hander by Jones is no good. She drew the block though, and she should be at the line for a couple here. Amaya Jones, Aurora, Colorado freshman. 80% this season at the free throw line. And won't hurt that. Her 4th point of the ball game. Skimmed it off the right side, but she may be getting another one here. Little lane violation or a foul? It's going to be a lane violation. So Jones, the old NBA routine, 2 to make 3, 3 to make 2. There we go. And she took 3 to make 2. She's got 5. The lead is 28 now. By my count, that is the biggest of the ball game. Birds want to apply a little pressure with Davila in the back court. All the way down the left side. Genesis McDonald gets it over to Hannah McDonald. 3 no good. Rebound taken away by the Thunderbirds. We approach 5 to go in the 4th quarter. Bird basketball for a 3 or a 2 just inside the line. No, but the foul on the rebound is good. And the 7th point of the ball game now for Jones. 60 to 30. A double for the T-Birds. Ahead. Kennedy Davila with the easy layup. She has 12. The lead is 32. Hannah McDonald feeding outside for a line drive. I'll tell you what, it's a good thing that thing went in and tickled the twine, because otherwise it was probably going to break the rim. There was no arc on that ball, but nonetheless, Naveau now with 9 points. Don't think anybody, on my count anyway, in double figures yet for the Buccaneers. 4:24 to go. The lead of 31 points for the T-Birds. And I believe this is media timeout. I've been confused a lot today. Maybe it's the after effects to the turkey dinner, I don't know. But both teams have gone to the sideline with 4:24 to go. Casper 62 and Dawson 33 back after this.
I never knew what I wanted to do after high school, but Casper College made me love learning again. In terms of financial aid, Casper College provides a variety of options. There's federal aid, state scholarships, institutional and foundation scholarships, and even student employment. Casper College also supports veterans and active duty military personnel, giving them various forms of educational assistance. Overall, Casper College works to make sure students have access to the necessary financial resources to help manage the cost of their education.
Jack Noakes back at T-Bird Gym. The house that Swede built. Still 4:24 to go in the fourth quarter of this one. Will be a little late with the men's game, which was scheduled to start hopefully at 7. That's not going to happen. 62-33, Casper on top. And the basketball in the front court for the Birds. Running a little weave out top. Ball knocked away from Andina Sudmale. She will play it in along the sideline in front of what normally would be the student body. And another stoppage in play. The one advantage to being up here above the crowd is you don't get screened by officials. The one disadvantage is when they go to the scorer's table, you haven't got a clue what they found or what they are looking for. So we'll let them have their conference on the sideline across from us. Good crowd on hand. Friday night. Supposed to get some snow. We'll see what happens with that. Always, when you have teams from out of state, Williston and Dawson, pretty fair piece. You always hope that the forecast isn't right when the forecast says it's going to be snow. We will see what happens. Everybody's scheduled to stay overnight. I'm sure they got games tomorrow. So, Bird basketball. And to play it in, Jones. Trishalla pulls up on the lane for a little 12-footer. That's no good. A push going to be whistled. And this foul will go against Casper College. Mila James with the foul. Hannah McDonald into the front court. Wants to go left, hesitates, drives, feeds in the paint. Body's on the floor, ball out of bounds, will go over to Casper. T-Birds averaging 64, 65 a ball game, and they just hit 64. Sudmale's first basket is her first points. McDonald will back the dribble away. And then a foul's going to be whistled here as Aragon kind of run over that time. Sudmale gets the foul, her fourth team foul of the fourth quarter for the Birds. Shooting from here on out, the Buccaneers will be. That's not particularly good since I think they're 4 for 11 on the night. McDonald kicks it outside to Godot. She tries to hook one up in the lane, partially blocked, and she draws the foul. Maybe Aragon it is Aragon who drew the foul. Second personal of the night on Mila James. Another free throw. Bounding around and falling off to the side. Hadn't been a good night for the freebies from 15 feet for the Buccaneers. And that one's no good too. Birds have trouble controlling, but Sudmale manages to hang on to the rebound. Casper will bring it ahead with under 3 to go now in the ball game. Dribble drive, throw it up with one hand. Sudamale with the miss. Buccaneers with McDonald back the other way. They'll get it in deep, and the layup is good. Julia Aragon, who shot several tonight, finally gets a bucket. She's got 3 points. 64-35 Casper. Tershalo loses her dribble at the elbow. Feeds it for a little soft one-hander by Amaya Jones in the paint for her 9th. 66-35, three-point try, left side, no. Birds rebound, yes. Out of back court, Ehrlich leaves it for Amaya Jones in the paint. Soft one-hander, nice move that time. And Dina Sudamale with her 4th point, 4 quick ones now. Lead of 33 points for the Birds. McDonald trying to throw up a prayer that's not answered, although I guess you could say it is because she's going to go to the free throw line. I guess you could say it's not because the free throw line has not been the Buccaneers' friend. McDonald, 5'6", a freshman, San Antonio, the starting point guard, 2 points thus far this evening. We're under 2 minutes to go now. The right-hander's first one is short. Second one coming up here. Well, that one is good. Hannah with her 3rd point of the ball game. Birds looking at some pressure out of backcourt. Clear it ahead. Ehrlich, nice look, and too hard on the layup. The miss that time. Mila James all alone, point blank. Foul going to be whistled. It'll be Casper basketball after the miss. Michael Anderson gets the foul. In deep, turning, shooting, and following this one home. James didn't miss that one, just curled it over the rim. 34-point spread. 70-36. Ball will go out of bounds and over to Casper. Well, I talked with Todd Chiquetto before the game, and he knew this would be a chore. He took the job in August and has tried to put together a team and knew it was going to be a long night. His Buccaneers with only 2. Well, they got 3 sophomores, but a lot of new players. T-Birds, of course, with 3 sophomores, and they've been the returnees who've led the way for Casper this season thus far. So, at the free throw line, Michael Anderson leaves it short. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the Buccaneers have missed at least 10 free throws tonight. It has been a major struggle, and that one goes off the left side. T-Bird men getting set to take on Dawson in the final game of the first day of this Thanksgiving holiday tournament. Timeout taken on the court. Still 57 seconds left in this basketball game, and it has been a chore for the last 5 minutes anyway. Good crowd making its way in for the Friday night edition. Some of us go back and remember when this was an 8-team tournament. over 3 days. Those days long gone as the cost of travel and trying to get together that many teams from around the country, not an easy chore. T-Birds are going to try to see who they've got out there. Nate Macy's gone to the bench big time. We're looking on the far sideline at the computer, which means we're looking at a replay. I'm not exactly sure what, with a 34-point ball game in less than a minute to go, but whether they needed practice at looking at it, I don't know. But the ball is going to go over to Dawson. They'll be playing it in the corner. All that for this. McDonald tosses it in, gets it into Sandra Arnuse, in for the first time. Arnuse from Nigeria, her first chance at the ball game. McDonald with a long three, Hannah McDonald, and then a foul on the rebound. And it's going to be whistled on the Birds. Mila James will get it. It is going to be a shooting foul. So Arnuse, who just checked in, the 6'1", redshirt freshman from Nigeria, drew a lot of excited applause from her teammates, getting in with 50 seconds to go. She'll go to the free throw line. Maybe that was the key for Coach Chiquetto. He should have just put her in to shoot free throws. See if she can make 2 in a row. She does not. Well, the jinx continued. T-Bird basketball, 40 seconds. And the clock winding. Trushala swings it back out top to James. Ehrlich for Trushala. Jones in the corner left, Sarapages rather. And they'll bring it back out top. Shot clock down to 5. Gonna let it expire. Game clock at 13. And that's it. The Buccaneers will have 12.5 seconds to work with. T-Birds now 8-1. The Dawson Community College Buccaneers now 2-6 on the season. Their last win came they were 0-4, have been 0-4 at home. They did beat Miles City, which has got to be their #1 rival, 67-62. And the ball game is over. Casper 70, Dawson Community College 37. Whoa. So the Birds moved to 8-1 on the season. They were ranked 23rd in the National JUCO poll this week for Division I. And they will take on the Dawson men, who are on the court right now. So the T-Birds and the Buccaneers from the men's side coming up next. We'll be back. Nate Macy will join us in a little while. We'll talk about the game. This is T-Bird basketball. Jack Noakes at T-Bird Gym with head coach Nate Macy. The T-Birds running their record to 8-1 on the season in a game that I know you're shaking your head about some things.
Oh, yeah. We came out. We played really well, I thought, tonight. Defense was pretty good,
Really
stellar
stuck it to 'em, yeah.
tonight. Allowing 37 points that's pretty good. I was overall proud of the girls tonight. They did a great job. You know, we had some good efforts from Luna, Chinga, and Kennedy tonight. They all played, and everybody that came in played well and stuff.
I mean, you out-rebound them 57-36. One of the reasons you won by a lot, I hate to say this, they go 6 for 20 from the free throw line. They left a lot of points out there.
Yeah. And we talk about we foul a lot, but we got to be better at that, you know.
Yeah.
But overall, I couldn't be more proud of our girls. You know, rebounding is a huge part of what we try to do, and we definitely did that. And then, you know, they were attempting almost 32 three-pointers a game, and they got 31 tonight. So we knew that going in, that was part of it and stuff. So,
well, you look at the enhanced scoring, which I always look at. You outscore them 12-3 off turnovers, 28-8 in the paint, 15-0 second chance points, 25-20 with the bench. Those are statistics that, I mean, coaches look at all the time. They kind of leap off the page, and you dominated everything there.
Yeah, we did, and we, you know, we'll play them 2 more times, so we'll have our hands full. You know, it's always different. Second time.
It's interesting that they're no longer in Region 9 either.
No, that was a long time ago.
I know.
So,
but usually you combine the Miles trip and the Dawson, and Miles is still in Region 9.
Right. Yeah. They're back in 13, and so is Miles and everything. So, but it was a good challenge for us tonight. I was proud of the girls for the way they stepped up. You know, last weekend we didn't play very well, both games in Gillette. And we came out and we played a lot better tonight. So,
well, you get to play everybody tonight too. I mean, there were players who got a lot of minutes tonight. Normally, you don't see. As a matter of fact, Sudamali was 6, and Ulrich with 8, and those are the lowest minutes.
Right. We try to keep that balance going in. You know, we got a tough one tomorrow against McCook. You know, they came from 20 down against Western, kind of the same exact game they played against us when we went there. So we got to be ready for them. We'll get ready. We'll go to the lab tomorrow morning, get ready for that. We'll have our hands full. Coach Pritchard does a good job. McCook never quits, so we'll have to be ready.
Ended up losing that game by
1. Yeah, same score that we had when we went there, 67-66. So, but we'll be ready. So,
congratulations!
Thank you.
8-1.
Hey, thanks for the crowd coming out. It was a good turnout tonight.
Nice turnout.
And thanks for the people watching as always. We appreciate it.
All right, Nate.
Thank
we'll
you,
see
Jack.
you tomorrow. Thanks. Yep.
Thank you.
Nate Macy, the head man for the Thunderbirds. I'm going to gather all my paraphernalia here. And we'll have the men's game coming up in about 9 or 10 minutes. This is T-Bird basketball.